So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Anguissa. Inter Milan finding their passes. Can he get it through? Oh, and the finish! Goal! Inter!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Salmakers knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that's been intercepted. Serginho. Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And no, that was never going to make it. Anguissa for Salamakers. Anguissa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Salmakers. And Bastoni. Oh, can he get onto this? And the pass is intercepted. Good read, needed to be. Oh, super ball. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Okafor! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Tries to play it through. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Serginho. Shot could be... There's the shot! Half an hour played now.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bastoni.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And it's Salamakers. That is ended up in no man's land.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And they win it back again. Serginho. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Aldair. Hernandez. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore.
There's the start of the second half. Hernandez. For Salamakers. Anguissa. Bastoni, a man never lacking in drive or determination.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's found a way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Where? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. He's through here. And this is Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Inter Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Hernandez played back into the centre. And it's Salamakers. And it's Ware.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Hernandez. That's a cute ball. Well, that has not gone well. Çalhanoğlu. That's an imaginative pass. Aldair, Çalhanoğlu, Van Basten, 2 assists to his credit already. He's got away. Serginho. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3, numero 20, numero 2,
Costa Corta.
numero 14.
Spread neatly.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 27.
Bastoni attempts a
il numero
clearance.
7, il numero 95, il numero 11, Filippo
There
Inzaghi.
will be a throw-in. Çalhanoğlu. For Salamakers. That pass has been well intercepted. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Anguissa. Anguissa. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Çalhanoğlu gets into a good position. Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Anguissa. Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aldair kept his eye on it and he's there. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliant and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's got his cross in.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Cleared without hesitation. Çalhanoğlu played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.